If you've been trying to hold everything together, making sense of pieces that haven't fully settled, stay here. There is an order forming that doesn't require your grip. Some things align the moment your hands soften. Feel that shift. Timing in this space feels steady, like warm amber light blending into cool evening blue, like stones resting into balance without being adjusted. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. There is coherence already forming around you, natural, unhurried, settling gently into place. And tonight, you rest inside that steadiness. The evening settles around you in quiet layers. Warm amber light lingers low along the horizon, meeting cool blue shadow in a seamless blend. Both tones coexist peacefully, balanced, steady, composed. The air feels even and grounded, a gentle neutrality that rests against your skin with calm consistency. Your breath begins to mirror that steadiness. It drifts inward like evening air moving through open space, soft against the face, smooth along the throat, clean in a way that feels reassuring. There is a natural rhythm already present. The inhale gathers slowly, touching the ribs, expanding the chest in a quiet circular motion. The exhale releases with warmth, like stones finding their natural resting place after being set gently upon the earth. Nothing in your breathing needs correction. It unfolds with its own quiet intelligence. The chest loosens without being asked. Ribs widen slightly, then return with ease. The heart space feels open yet steady, supported by the rhythm beneath it. Slow strings hum in the background of awareness, long notes resolving into one another, each tone settling into the next with patient continuity. Your breath aligns with that sound. Inhale, steady and even. Exhale, soft and complete, as though the rhythm of this space has always known how to guide you. Let the softening begin at the temples. There can be a subtle tightness there, a small gathering of energy where thoughts circle, questions about timing, questions about direction, questions about how everything will come together. Feel that area widen gently. The skin across the brow smooths. The space between the eyebrows opens. The temples grow warm and unguarded. Relief moves in quietly. The mind does not need to design the full pattern tonight. It can rest from arranging the pieces. Your eyes grow heavier in their sockets. The alert brightness behind them dims into evening calm. Awareness shifts inward, from tracking outcomes to sensing balance. Your jaw releases next. Teeth resting slightly apart. tongue soft and broad at the floor of the mouth. The hinge of the jaw loosening with natural ease. There is a deep calm in allowing the future to unfold in its own rhythm. The shoulders begin to lower. The small lift that carried responsibility eases downward, melting toward gravity. The collarbones widen, the upper chest opens subtly. Breath moves more freely now, a smooth current flowing through warm amber and cool blue space. The pressure to manage outcomes softens. The body responds to equilibrium like stone responding to earth, settling into its natural position. Let the breath travel downward into the center of the chest, into the diaphragm, into the abdomen. Allow the belly to soften. This area often carries the weight of timing, a tightening around when things will align, how soon resolution will arrive. Feel the abdomen warm and widen. The muscles release into steady ground beneath you. Breath sinks lower, creating a deeper sense of anchoring. There is an intelligence in this grounding, like natural stones resting in balanced composition, each finding its own place through gravity and time. They do not strain for symmetry, they discover it. Your hips grow heavier, support supported, balanced, held by steady earth. The pelvis settles evenly. The lower back relaxes into natural curve. Your thighs soften downward, knees unguarded and open, calves lengthening into stillness. And your feet, warm, grounded, connected. The soles feel supported. The toes rest fully. There is no urgency in the legs, only stability. The entire lower body recognizes coherence. Breath continues in slow arcs. Inhale, gathering balance. Exhale, deepening steadiness. The nervous system responds to order. It settles when the atmosphere feels aligned. The evening light continues blending seamlessly. Slow strings resolve into gentle harmony. Stone and air and shadow remain composed. And inside you, muscle by muscle, breath by breath, tension gives way to alignment. Everything is finding its position. Your body, your breath, your presence, including you. Imagine now a wide stone court at dusk. The ground stretches outward in broad slabs of smooth stone, texture just enough to feel real beneath your feet. Each piece rests beside the next in quiet symmetry, not rigid, not forced into precision, simply arranged through time and gravity. You stand at the edge of this open space. Above you, the sky holds two tones at once. Warm amber lingers low near the horizon. Cool blue deepens overhead. They meet without tension, blending gradually, sharing the same sky. The light falls evenly across the court. It touches each stone in balanced proportion. Edges glow softly. Shadows settle naturally into their contours. Nothing competes for brightness. Nothing strains for attention. You begin to walk slowly across the surface. Each step feels steady. The soles of your feet sense the texture beneath them. Solid, reliable. There is a grounded weight to your movement. Your body aligns with the rhythm of the space. The air is clean and neutral, evening air brushing gently across your skin. A faint warmth remains close to the body, steady and reassuring. Somewhere in the background, slow strings move through the space, long notes resolving into one another, each tone completing itself fully before the next begins. Nothing abrupt, nothing lingering unfinished. Even the echoes behave with order, rising softly, then dissolving back into stillness. You pause near a cluster of stones. They rest in layered balance, not identical, not measured by strict symmetry, yet undeniably stable. Each stone supports the one above it, each layer trusting the one beneath. There is an inevitability to their placement, as though timing shaped them quietly, patiently, without force. You notice what happens inside you as you look at them. The part that was holding tension loosens its grip. The part that carried responsibility steps slightly back. Breath deepens naturally. Inhale, steady. Exhale, warm. Stay in the court a little longer. Let the balanced light rest across your chest and shoulders. Let the slow harmonies carry through the air. Let the steady ground remind you presence is enough. And life continues organizing itself in calm, intelligent rhythm. stand quietly in the court. The stones remain steady. Amber and blue continue blending overhead. Light rests easily against shadow. Nothing strains to hold its place. And inside you, a similar settling begins. There was a part of you that believed everything depended on careful arrangement, that progress required constant adjustment, that timing needed supervision. Feel how that part relaxes its grip. Your breathing has already changed. Longer inhales, fuller exhales, a natural rhythm returning. Your body feels less forward-leaning, more centered. Trust stabilizes like this, gradually, through space rather than effort. Like stones discovering equilibrium through gravity, your inner world begins aligning on its own. Thoughts that once moved quickly begin to slow into orderly patterns. They do not disappear. They simply rest in sequence. The chest feels wider now, warmth spreading across the ribs, breath moving with quiet certainty. In the belly, a steady grounding replaces the old tight current. There is room here, room for timing to unfold in its own cadence, room for outcomes to settle naturally. You are shifting gently from arranging to allowing, from monitoring to inhabiting. The spine feels balanced, the shoulders rest evenly, the head sits lightly above the body. A subtle internal symmetry forms. Life carries an intelligence that moves beneath visible events, a rhythm that organizes quietly in the background. Your system recognizes that rhythm. It aligns with it, like slow strings resolving into harmony. Your internal tempo begins matching something steadier. Trust grows through this synchronization, not dramatic, not loud, a calm certainty spreading through the center of you. Breath continues in smooth arcs. The abdomen rises and falls evenly. The hips remain grounded. You feel composed, present within your own timing. The court reflects this state. Stone stable, light balanced, air neutral and clean. Everything arranged without urgency. Trust deepens when given space. It settles layer by layer, like stones adjusting microscopically until balance feels inevitable. There is nothing to accelerate here, nothing to chase. Only coherence strengthening quietly. You are not separate from the rhythm of your life. You are within it, aligned with it, and somewhere deep in your chest, a quiet understanding stabilizes. Things are coming together with steady intelligence. Stay here as that trust anchors more fully. Let it root through the ribs, through the spine, down into the ground beneath you, balanced, centered, at ease within unfolding timing. The court grows quieter now. Amber light lowers fully into evening blue. The surface of each stone softens in the hush. Contours blur gently in the dimming glow. Nothing rearranges, nothing shifts position, and yet everything feels more settled. Let the silence widen around you. Slow strings linger beneath it, long tones resolving into stillness, then resting there. They do not move the space forward. They hold it. Feel how your body rests inside that held atmosphere. The ground beneath you remains firm, even, balanced in its support. Your feet sense the stability. Your hips feel anchored. Your spine rests in quiet alignment. Trust begins to feel tangible, not a concept, not a decision, a physical sensation, a calm steadiness in the chest, a grounded weight through the pelvis, a smooth, even rhythm in the breath. Breathing slows naturally. Inhale, soft. Exhale, complete. The ribs expand without effort. The abdomen remains warm and steady. Allow more space, longer pauses between breaths, longer rests between thoughts, longer stretches where nothing calls for correction. And inside you, a quiet recognition grows stronger. Life is arranging itself. Patterns are aligning. Moments are settling into sequence. It does not need display. It does not need confirmation. It feels undeniable. Stay with that sensation. Let it stabilize further in the chest. Let it root through the spine. Let it anchor into the ground beneath you. Coherence is no longer something you reach for. It is something you inhabit. Rest in that. It is already enough. The court is almost fully blue now. Only a trace of amber lingers along the horizon, a soft warmth resting against the cool depth of evening. The stones remain steady in their quiet balance, grounded, composed, secure in their placement. Light lowers gently across the surface. Shadows deepen without tension. Air grows still and even. There is a larger rhythm moving beyond what you can see. Moments arranging, paths converging, conversations preparing themselves in unseen sequence. Life carries its own architecture, patterns forming, timelines aligning, pieces settling into natural order. Your body does not need to manage this. It already knows how to rest. Feel how easily the breath continues. Inhale, smooth. Exhale, complete. Let the evening lower fully now. Let awareness grow lighter. Let rest arrive naturally. Life continues organizing itself, balanced, steady, certain. And you drift into sleep while timing settles beautifully into place.